Okay, we're back again, Bay Area Gymnastics, for another Friday session. However, this time I feel 10 times better. So let's get a session in to make up for last week's session and have a great session this session as well, but all in one session. Does that make sense? Yes. So what's the plan for today? We're going to get directly on bars. I like to get bars out the way. After that, we're going to do a little conditioning, some back bending and core conditioning going. How much? Not quite certain. However, it is now implemented in my routine. And then from there, we're going to get on the air tracks and tumble track and floor for some tumbling action. So let's get started. They got a new coach now. Again, yes. They're doing a lot of coach changing. But how do you guys feel about this new coach?
Well, she's been at the gym for like a long time.
Okay, but as far as like being consistently, officially your coach?
She's kind of the bronze coach, so it's kind of.
But you feel like she's going to teach you?
Yeah.
She hasn't taught.
It's a learning progress.
She hasn't taught our limb yet.
It's like a long process.
Okay, but is it going good so far?
Yeah.
Would you be sad if this is my last vlog?
No, this is not your
Yeah,
last
would you
vlog.
be sad if this is my last vlog?
No, because it's not, so there's no point.
It's gonna tell her.
It's not. She's coming back. It's just words right now, you know? It's like words don't mean reality until it happens.
The tryout. just wait.
Oh,
until
nice. How
Friday
was it?
and I'm not gonna be here.
I got second on bars.
I'm being
What?
serious.
On bars? That's so
At
cool.
regionals.
Is that good or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like top tier, right? What? Congratulations.
Avery's embarrassed. Yeah, but this is my last vlog.
Okay, well, what you got to say to them?
Try your hardest.
Yeah.
My last vlog will probably be next week.
What? No, y'all can't leave. They're not leaving. We're cutting this right now because they're not leaving. Okay, you don't do something one time and you think it's not too bad until the next time you go, you realize it's almost been 2 weeks. So let's see what it looks like. Oh my Lord, I completely forgot how tiring that was. Wow. You can only get certain results by doing certain things. When you go from giants, you can't just do any other regular workout. I try to work out now. It doesn't feel the same. The mental stimulation, wow. Wow, that felt so good. Wow, speechless, honestly. Okay, I'm completely exhausted. I forgot how tiring those are. And after 2 weeks, your body really feels the lack of strength training from not doing. Wow. I'm happy that I'm here now getting the work in. But let's try our best, Rob, not to miss a single class. Woo! Okay, last. And then we're off to condition. Okay. Got over once, didn't get over the next 2 times. What does that mean? We work harder and come back better. I'm just glad that I got on the bar. However, I got to the point where on that last rep, that I should have got over. And once you get up there and don't get over, you might have 1 or 2 more attempts. But after that, it's not happening. Just for the amount of power and energy exertion you have to do to get the first one, it's tremendous. and hard to replicate again and again and again. So that's out the way. I'm super proud of myself for getting that out the way, because that is a workout that cannot be replicated any other exercise. So now conditioning, which is going to be light today. I'm going to do some back walkovers practice on the wall, and then I'm going to go get some more core exercise on the bar, on the wall. So let's get started. Okay, that's getting easier and easier, even to the point where I can look back at the ground and have some stability without needing to rush my hands on the wall. So progress indeed. However, there's at least 1,000 more before I really get it to where it should be. So some is better than none. So now onto the bar on wall to get some core action before I start to tumble. So let's go. Okay, so that's so much harder than it looks, mainly because of grip strength. I need to work on a lot of things gymnastic, but we're back, baby. We're back. I honestly, after last week, I feel like I missed 6 months. Jeez, I feel like everything is new, but I'm glad I'm here conditioning. So did I do enough conditioning? Nowhere near. However, it's time to tumble. We're about to get after it, as Flip said. So let's get after it. All right, show them what you got. She said round off layout. Oh, I mean, that's what your shape is right now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, the way it gets better by doing 1,000 more. Okay, how can you do round off back handspring if you can't do back handspring? So I'm getting great tips here from my friend who can actually see me, and I'm cheating a little bit to the left with my hips and my arm because of just fear. Haven't done them enough. So it's so fascinating to see that still being a fear, but it makes sense because I haven't really repped those out individually. So I'm going to start to focus on that a little bit more, as well as other conditioning activities. So let's go. Okay, honestly, those are the best back handsprings that I've ever felt in my entire life. So I'm gonna make sure before I tumble, I'm gonna rep those out. And I'm gonna try to add those in mid reps from here on out. And hopefully that's just continuously working on my shape and body or movement throughout space. So I'm very happy at this progress. Let's keep working. Okay, after the second and going into third back handspring, I get dizzy. So that's cool to see that only with 3 back handsprings I get dizzy. So I gotta learn how to do the body or function with proper shapes and fear of cracking and breaking your neck and skull. And then you have to do that enough times to not let it affect you, then get dizzy. There's so many cues and so many different muscle memories that you need to learn a new skill. And for me to see that back handspring is still a cue that I have not in my gymnastics double bag. And that's one of the basics of gymnastics, shows you how much further I really have to go. So I'm glad I'm focusing and not just sending anything anymore. So let's keep working. No way, bro. My best double back and of course is not recorded. Welcome to the world of rock. Oh. Okay, I literally just watched the footage to just double check if it got it or not, and it absolutely did not. So let's change the angle and try again. Man, it was so good. Landing even like this into the pit, like a actual backflip land. Not straight, but leaning a little forward to go straight up into a backflip or whatever other tumbling skill I will want to do out of that. So, wow, let's try that again. Of course, the very next one is nowhere near as good. Yep, sounds about right. So, let's try again. That was nowhere near as good. That was a lot of travel, and I still landed on my face. That other one, I landed on my feet. Oh, let's try again. Okay, my friend has honestly been working on floor, and it just inspired me to actually do a couple reps on floor. I haven't done any reps on floor, and it's a big difference compared to Tumble Track, which is really hindering me, which I already know. It's just a confidence thing, but I need to be on floor. So a couple reps before we really have to go. My inspiration right here, so.
This back for handspring ground up, go back handspring tuck. Hopefully.
You see her and what she's doing genuinely just inspired me all day. I want to go on floor so bad. That was so good. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah, no, yeah, natural. You see what happens with a little bit of inspiration? I'm on the floor. I don't remember the last time I've been on the floor. Let's go. I'm gonna piggyback off of this. This was the reps from the Tumble Track. Translated, maybe floor next week, some back tugs. Let's go. Okay, I am actually super happy that I was inspired to get a couple reps on the floor, because now I have built up a little bit of confidence to get on the floor next week undoubtedly, even if it's just for some more back handspring prep. So let's see how far that goes, because those felt great. And what it also helped me realize is that I have so much more to work on that can be worked on. My legs still need to be straight. And what I also noticed is my back bend needs to be worked on. And the back bending condition I did today helped tremendously as well. So there's a lot of work that still needs to be done, but to see progress be made is always a fantastic thing. Baby steps, never overlook them, never doubt or beat yourself up for how small of a step you're taking, as long as you're taking them in the right direction. So Barrier Gymnastics every Friday, 6:30 to 8:30. Expand yourself, even if it's not gymnastics, but in any area of your life that you've been wanting to, do it. Don't let no one or nothing stop you. Thank you for spending your time here with me today, and enjoy the rest of your day.